right, we're checking out the only game where you can be given every single advantage in life and still end up being a total failure. It's WorldBox. The idea today is very simple. I want to see if hard work and skill overcomes pure wealth. I just realized I basically just drew someone's hairline. Actually, let me give him an eyeball. There you go. How this is gonna work, in this area over here, there will be everything you can imagine. Mountains, gemstones, rock, stone, trees, animals, everything. They're gonna be rich with resources. Over here, they're gonna have basically nothing. They're gonna have like sand and maybe some woodlands. But the difference is, everyone on this eyeball is going to be a genius. They're gonna be incredibly poor, but they're gonna have tons of positive traits. And so the question is, will their positive traits pull them out of poverty? Don't mind me over here. I'm just drawing some additional biomes. You know how it is. Little E over here. Very good. And then that right there. And I'm going to underline it with some nice beachfront access. There we go. Some nice beaches. Now, these folks over here get a little bit of everything. Grab the brush. Grab some grass seed. There's some birch seed. Some maple seed. Some savanna seed. They get every good biome. I'm even gonna give him some swamp. Meanwhile, over here on this sad eye, you can have some grass. Okay, and I'll give him a tree. Okay, how about that? You can have some maple. There, that's it. That's all you get. Now, what we're gonna do is let time go by for a little bit so that these areas can go ahead and build themselves up. You're gonna notice there's gonna be a ton of resources spawning over here because they have basically everything. I mean, they've got tall mountains, they've got average mountains, they've got sad mountains, they've got berries, they've got everything. Over here, well, there's rock, I guess. We got snow falling over here now, just letting time pass. Look at this. There's a lovely tree. There's even more resources. There's some palm trees. We got Florida going on over here. Down here, some more rocks. There's some more rocks and some birds. Okay, so yeah, they have like everything you could possibly imagine. We're almost 10 years in. That should be good enough for allowing things to be built up. The one thing that they're gonna need over here, I just thought about this, is probably an area where like trees can grow. There. I'll give you like 5 places where trees might be able to grow. That's it. Okay, we've got one dead tree over here. I think we're ready to roll. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and spawn everyone in. It's gonna be humans on both sides. So I'm gonna put everyone in a perfect spot where they should really enjoy it. Right over here, tons of resources, lots of plants, lots of food, everything they could possibly want. I'm gonna put 20 people in. I have no idea why, but there's a random fire just exploding over here. I'm not really sure who did that. And now I'm gonna put 20 people over here, but they're all going to have incredible traits. Here's what you do. Genius, ambitious, fast, agile. All this, all the good stuff. You guys can get everything. Look at that. You're tough. Again, genius, ambitious. You know what? Why not? Lustful. I'm going to give you lucky. No negative traits. They're only going to have good traits over here. You know what? You can be attractive. Why not? I find it interesting that I'm basically making a bunch of, I don't know, lusty, kingly Albert Einsteins. I mean, I don't know. What could possibly go wrong? Unless they all murder one another because everyone wants to be the best. I honestly have no idea if they'll get along or not. Actually ended up with a lot of lusty people over here. They should be procreating unreasonably fast. We're about to find out if an entire civilization of geniuses managed to get, I don't know, more children out of everything than anyone else. I just realized too, if everyone is a genius in a civilization, does that just make everyone kind of average? I'm gonna make this bird a genius too because I can. There you go. The genius rubs off on the birds. Everyone over on the poor side has been absolutely stacked with traits. And again, they're all attractive. What does attractivity have to do with success? No idea. We're about to find out. Here we go. Now you can see villages are already being founded. There's our 20 people over here, all very skilled. Even though there's really nothing to build stuff out of, they have already constructed fire and are building whatever this is. What's going on over here? How you guys doing? Over here, 1/2 of the population has instantaneously died. No idea how. I'm pretty sure they just set themselves on fire and tried to immediately stop my challenge from happening. I love that I didn't have to do anything, and everyone over here almost perished on their own. Over here, things are going okay, I guess. There's a couple of bunnies getting along with everyone. Everyone's kind of bouncing around happily. I'm pretty sure some bird just got punched in the face. There's a wolf or something over here. The wolf's name is Woof, from the family Waff. Very, very unique. No joke. I gave you guys everything you could possibly want. Unlimited food, unlimited resources, trees for days, animals, grasslands, savanna. How have over 50% of you died? What kind of traits do you guys have? You're all just failures? Where are you going? You're gonna die to like a cat, aren't you? I mean, they don't have terrible traits. I think one of them's a pyromaniac, though. That's probably why half of them ended up burning to death. Where are you going? You are the king. Why are you running in circles? Why are you not expanding the village? Are you just chasing this dog or whatever this creature is forever? Is that what you're doing? What is going on? All right, how about over here? You guys doing anything cool? Oh, yeah. Look at this. We got tents over here now. They're really starting to build things up. Good for them. They're up to 29 people. Remember how I said that it's totally possible that being a fertile genius is the most powerful ability you can have? They have 50% more people in like 10 minutes of life. I don't mean 10 minutes of me playing. I mean 10 minutes in the game. Waff is still chilling out over here. Oh, I'm sorry. I think it was Woof before. There's Woof. We have Woof and Waff. This is like husband and wife dogs. Everyone gets along with them, I guess. Meanwhile, over here, the king of Litonia has been killed by a wolf. That is literally what's happening. You guys are down to 5 people. I didn't put you in the swamp for a reason. I put you over here where all the happiness is because it's safe. You have the water, you have the sand, you have the grasslands. What do you all do? March to your death. No joke. They're in a fight for their life with this dog. And they're gonna lose. This dog has 148 points. Okay, there is no chance this person survives. This is the leader. They're a diplomat. Do you know what they can't talk their way out of? Being food for Waff. They're up to 30 people over here. They're having a great old time. Look at them. They're harvesting. They're making friends with the bunnies. This crab is chilling out. He's having a good time. Honestly, they got 31 people now. Someone was just born. Just happened instantaneously. I might look over to the other village. There might not be anyone there. They might all be dead. Oh, there are people here. Did the village change? I'm pretty sure the village changed. Wasn't it a different color? Okay, now it's expanding. All right, they were down to 3. Now at least they're up to 6. Their task is eating. I'm pretty sure these people were birthed into the world. The only reason I say that is because they don't have the spawned by divinity. So I think these are real people. These are actual children that have been formulated by the village elder. What are they doing? They staying close to the village for safety? Nope. They're running as far away as humanly possible. Why? There's berries right over here. If you're hungry, you can go harvest this. It's right down the road. That person just fought a bird. Now it killed the bird. It did murder the chicken. You guys are depressing to watch. I'm not gonna lie. I have to go over here and I am immediately happy. Why? Because people fight dogs and they elbow drop the dogs when they get unruly, okay? When some sort of canine thinks that it can take a piece out of the Mawa people, they know what's up, okay? They take you down, and then they skin you, and then they throw your meaty bits inside this little food storage area right here. They are tossing spleens and meat chunks, all kinds of stuff up in here. They're mining rocks. I don't know what they're gonna do with the rocks, to be honest with you. There's 2 trees that just popped up. Hold on. They might be able to build something. The fact that they have no resources with which to live means nothing to them. They are very satisfied with very rapidly procreating. There's now 36 of them. Okay, they built another little tent over here. That's nice. If these folks can ever eventually figure out how to make a dock and some boats, they're gonna come into this place and they are gonna rip this place apart and turn it into a metropolis. There's like an entire Floridian landscape just chilling out by the beach over here. Look at how many trees are here. The folks over here still have done nothing. Like, they are barely staying above water. They're barely surviving. What are you guys doing? Our spirits are high. Food cannot last forever. Our wood stockpiles are empty. There's no more stone. It's right here. It's all right here. Are you lazy? Is that what it is? I didn't force them to become lazy. What do your traits look like? This person doesn't have any traits. They're just content. They have no desire to be anything when they grow up. How about you? Soft skin. Soft and squishy like a marshmallow. They are attractive though. They're down to 4 people. They're all dying again. They might barely stay on the cusp of survival their entire time. Someone just got murdered. I think it's the same dog slaying everyone. It is. They keep leaving the safety of the village only to get murdered by these dogs that gain more and more hit points and skill. Oh, hold on. They birthed a few more people. They're back up to 5. I have a feeling that they gave birth to people just to feed them to the animals. Who's gonna win? Who do you think is gonna win in this fight? The attractive soft-skinned person or the dog? It's gonna be the dog. Wham! Go ahead. Throw more people at the problem. Maybe you'll win this time. This is literally for the survival of your people. There's 4 of you left. Can you defeat all of the dogs that remain? I don't think they can. Adericus, stop chasing around the tiny little puppy and kill this thing. What are you doing? Hold on. This could be it. This could be the hero the village needs. The one person who can bring balance. Okay. Yes, they're doing good. Come on, Zamanna. I know you can do this. Good job! Over here, in the Mawa tribe, they're kind of just holding at 40 people. I think it's because they're out of space. Like, there's no more places to put additional things, maybe. Their stockpiles are looking fantastic. Like, if I click on this, joy is everywhere. We need to get some metal. They're just crazy. Over here, the king was slain by the same wolves they've been fighting for the past who knows how long. It's just been a non-stop struggle of fighting all the animals over here. They should just stay next to their city. The Mawa people now have 44 individuals. Again, things looking pretty good over here. They live a very simple life because they really had nothing to make their life out of. There's rocks every once in a while. Look at how well they get along with all the animals. There is just bunnies and birds everywhere. They're living in harmony like a pack of druids. Hey! The king died, but they have houses. Okay, it took forever. Literally, it took forever. I got 55 people over here. Wow. Again, from all of the procreation, the traits over here are amazing. Everyone's like swift and fast and lustful and beautiful. The king over here just died. Again, I'm pretty sure that they've gone through about 60 kings. Oh, it just turned into the Age of Wonders. I don't know what that means for the folks down here. I don't know if it's gonna rain down like pixie dust and give them some extra resources to use. Because again, the entire thing that's been keeping these folks back is they don't have anything. They're making do
with this tiny little island, with their tiny little bit of resources.
It does look like they're starting to try and build like a port or something over here. Again, if they can get that and they can get a boat and they can learn to sail over here, they're gonna blow this place up. How are the guys doing over here? What happened to the village? Why is it in shambles? Why is it burning? Why is there not, what is that? This is like a skunk? You guys have just annoyed, oh, they established a brand new village. It's like a totally different place now. You guys have annoyed every single piece of wildlife in the area. You can't get above 10 human beings alive at a time. What are you doing? Oh, hold on, I was wrong. There's 12 people alive. It's just they decided to start 2 completely different areas. This one's gonna die. They've got 4 people left. So finally, when they started to have numbers and they could have had some level of power in this planet, they separated themselves because working together is obviously a terrible idea. And now they're probably both going to fail at life. Meanwhile, over here, fantastic. Doing great. Is it just me? Or is this rabbit 60 feet tall? Look at this. Look at this rabbit. Why is this rabbit the size of 10 men? This rabbit does 30 damage. To give you an idea of how ridiculous that is, this dude over here does 5 to 11. Jody Japo, you are one of the most powerful beings in all the world. On the plus side, if people manage to murder you, like, they are going to get a ton of food out of your body. What happened over here? Everyone is encaptured by the age of wonder bubbles. Remember how I said that they never should have made 2 completely different villages? Yep, this village died. I'm pretty sure that the bubbles of power are what are making the creatures vastly oversized. There are 70 people on this island right now. I don't know how they're managing to shove this many human beings into this tiny little island. Over here, 4. There was a war? I didn't know there was a war. What happened? What, did like one guy decide to, oh, they have bows. They are slaying whatever that is in the water. It is dead. I think they got a bunch of grossly oversized animals over here right now, and they're fighting them to the death. On the plus side, everyone over here is so skilled and so strong that all it really does is give them limitless amounts of food. Like, if I click on this place, we love to be happy. We need to get more food? Why? Meanwhile, what's going... Did you guys just found another town? What happened to the other one? Why is this one burned to the ground too? What are you doing? We are happy. No food remains. So this is what you call life? I don't think they're gonna survive. I think eventually, like they're up to 8 of them now. I think eventually they're just gonna lose all their people and they're gonna die. Over here, doing great. 78 people. We're happy. Life is good. Their biggest problem is they don't have any wood. But I mean, even without the wood, their numbers have never gone down. Over here, they're down to 3 people. There is, again, human beings over here just can't work together. This one person went out on their own. Maybe it'll give them a better chance to survive. Maybe finally, they will prove Gray wrong and show that they can become the ones to start a civilization of power and happiness, or they'll die to wolves. Because it seems like everyone dies to wolves. Couple of oversized rabbits. Now there's a couple of oversized rabbit sandwiches. Watch this. There goes the bubbles. Oh, the bubbles are raining. The bubbles are doing things. The cool thing is, because the bubbles come and they hit everyone, they're giving people a ton of really cool traits. Like, now this dude has wise. Now, to be fair, this bunny has wise too. Like, there's like a gigantic bunny running around. It's a giant bunny. Okay, we've got positivity going on over here. They've got 16 people, 19 people finally. They're really doing it. Remember this village over here that split off from everyone else? Well, for some reason, it's on fire and everyone's almost dead. There is one enormous wolf going around murdering absolutely everyone. Over here, 88 people. 88 people. Oh, they declared war. Who did? These folks did. On 1st Ague. Where's that? Oh, how are you gonna get here? I don't think you guys want this smoke. You're having a hard enough time just staying alive. Like, these folks over here have one dude left. If these guys figure out how to build a boat or swim, you're screwed. A tornado just formed down here. Like a little tiny tornado. Just tossing everything around. A bunch of people are... Okay, hold on. Well, everything's on fire over here. That's great. Oh my god, what happened? So... There's 3 people left in this village. I don't think everyone over here learned how to go across the water. Hold on. I gotta slow this down. Okay, hold on. What are you guys fighting, a bear? Oh, you have a gigantic wolf over here that has killed 3 people by themselves. This bear has killed 4 people. Oh, all the bears, there's like a couple of bears and dogs over here that got like bubble powers. This bear has a Kingslayer trait. He's got the power as well. He's got like a mushroom power up. All this work, all this time, this person over here valiantly trying to stay alive against a really, really strong wolf. There is no chance. There is 1 person left over here. The crown has been obliterated. How are things going over here? There's 90 people. They're having a great time. This is it. There's not like another town that they established or anything, is there? No. There's 1 person left. And there is one titanic bear, the King Slayer bear, heading toward this poor person. You're dead, dude. Like, you can run as fast as you want. I don't think you're coming out of this alive. I really don't. Did the person just teleport? I think they teleported to safety. Good for them. Oh, hold on. I hear fighting. I hear fighting to the death. They just got 3 more people somehow. Where did they get born at? I'm not kidding. Literally, this was at like one person. I was following the one guy. What's a gigantic iguana or something? Is that an alligator? Oh, it's a Florida gator. It's coming from the Everglades. We're gonna watch as this final kingdom falls. And with all the money and all the resources and all the trees and all the berries and all the food and the cat and like the little forts that they've made and everything like that, they're gonna end up dying. This final piece of civilization is gonna end up falling. There is one person left again. It's the one person that keeps like teleporting to safety. Oh, hold on, I think they're fighting. Yep, he's right here. All right, he's shielded. And fight like your life depends on it. He's got 2 hit points left. If you die, your entire civilization dies with you. Humans couldn't overcome the huge war. And that means that the couple of people that were put on an island with almost nothing substantially win. Well, I guess this taught us that money absolutely isn't everything. Hey, folks, hope it's just an episode of WorldBox. Till the next time, stay foxy and much love.